And it turned out to be a very emotional night here in Griffith Park. Hundreds of cyclists and so many others coming right here to the very spot where the tragedy struck last Saturday. Even the park rangers had to close this section of the park to all traffic. That's something the cycling community would like to see happen all the time, saying they don't want to see this type of tragedy ever happening again. Here's more. A minute of silence in Griffith Park.
Love you, Andy.
And then 77 red roses for the 77-year-old victim. An emotional vigil as hundreds of cyclists ride to the very spot where an alleged drunk driver took the life of one of their own.
With the instruction of the 911 operator, I started compressions on him. I'm so sorry I couldn't bring him back. I'll regret that all my life.
Candles, flowers, and the chilling ghost bike, as it's called, all to remember Andrew Jelmert, an experienced cyclist who often rode for charity events as he was training for when he was killed last Saturday.
April 16th will be seared in my memory for the rest of my life. And that moment has changed my life completely. I mean, it's devastated my life. It ripped my soul in half.
Jelmert was in the last mile of a long training ride with so many other cyclists when tragedy struck and he lost his life.
What are we going to do? We are not going to bring him back. That's what it is. And this was just absolutely senseless killing that shouldn't happen.
This is the text she sent to the victim asking, "Everything okay?" There was no answer. Jelmert was preparing for his 5th annual AIDS life cycle ride to raise thousands of dollars for AIDS research. He rode with a different spoke cycling team.
There's been some team captains who are going to do wristbands to pass out to all of the participants in AIDS life cycle this June.
And the cyclists are now moving together to make sure this type of tragedy never happens again, especially here in Griffith Park.
We have a change.org petition to start phasing cars out of Griffith Park and to make the park safer for all community members.
And now live, that petition drive already underway, and a memorial ride now being set up for Andy, as everybody called him. It'll be taking place early Sunday morning, starting 8 o'clock Sunday morning over here at the Crystal Springs picnic area right here near the park. As for the alleged drunk driver involved in this tragic death, well, police are charging him with vehicular manslaughter. For now, we're live here at Griffith Park.